Welcome to my channel. In today's practice, we'll begin with grounding and centering in a comfortable seated position. From a calming seated side bend, we'll flow into a mindful yoga sequence that includes twists, hip openers, and stretches. If you're ready, let's get started. Find a comfortable seated position, either cross-legged or kneeling, and gently close your eyes. Rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Take a moment to arrive fully in this present moment. Feel the earth beneath you, supporting your weight, and take a deep breath in, filling your lungs with fresh, revitalizing air. And exhale, let go of the tension, and release any expectations. This is your time to nurture your body, calm your mind, and soothe your spirit. Gently open your eyes if they are closed. Inhale, raise your arms overhead and lengthen the spine. Exhale, side bend over to the right, resting your right palm or forearm on the floor. Reach your left arm to the sky alongside your ear. A nice and beautiful opening to the left side of body, rooting down through your left sitting bone. Keep your chest open. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, bring your left hand down to your left side, bending to the left. Widen your collarbones. Reach through your right fingertips, rooting down through your right sitting bone. You can always keep a soft bend in your left elbow. And return to center. Lower your hands behind your hips. Inhale, lift your chest up, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, round your back, walk your hands forward. 2 more like this. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, round and tuck. And return to center. From here, find your way into a tabletop position. So on all fours, take your time to adjust the position. Flat palms, shoulders over your wrist, knees under your hips. We're going to open your chest in a puppy pose. So your hips stay where they are now. Slowly move the fingers forward, stretching the arms out completely, and bringing the entire forearms to rest on the floor in front of you. Rest your forehead on the floor, sending your lower back and hips upwards. Breathe into the opening at your chest, feeling the stretch at the shoulders and arms. I like to tuck my toes here. See what feels good for you. Breathe. Listen to your own breathing. Keep equal length in inhalation and exhalation. Gently send your hips towards your heels for a quick child's pose to reset. Inhale, snake your body forward, drop the hips, lift through your chest, shoulders away from your ears, cobra pose. Spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Feel free to keep a soft bend at your knees. Lengthen your spine. You can pedal your feet out. Now gaze forward. Walk your feet to the hands. Forward fold at the top of your mat. And use your next inhale to roll yourself up to standing. Arms extended overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. You can fold halfway or all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Next exhale, step your right foot back, lower your back knee down to the mat, low lunge. You can always use your front thigh for support as you come up. Friend your ears with your arms, palms facing each other, tailbone under, navel towards your spine. Lower your arms wide to your shoulders height. Now we're going to make a twist. So spiral your chest to your left, flip your front palm, and windmill your arms back. Here, you can place your back hand at your low back for support, or you can reach down towards your back leg. And windmill your hands down to the floor. Place your hands to the inside of your front foot. Heel-toe your front foot a little bit to the left for lizard pose. If you're feeling a little bit tight in your hips, you can bring one hand to your front thigh. It's very important to listen to your body. Now slowly send your hips back towards your heel, as far as feels good. Flex your front foot and rebend your front knee. Flatten your front foot. Come back into your lizard lunge. Now heel-toe your front foot to bring it close to your right wrist. Lower your shin and hips down on the mat. Square your hips forward. Press up the fingers to create a little support in your spine. Opening the chest. Bringing your awareness to the front of your right hip crease and avoiding rolling onto the outer edge of the left hip. Breathing softly. Inhale, tuck your back toes in, lift your hips, and gently unfold the left leg to come back into Adho Mudra Svanasana, downward facing dog. Lengthen your spine, reaching your tailbone towards the sky and your heels toward the ground. Stay steady and still, finding comfort in the pose. Now let's do the same thing on your other side. Start to lower your knees down on the mat for tabletop, on all fours. Shoulders over your wrist, knees on their hips. Slowly walk your hands forward, stretching the arms out completely, and bringing the entire forearms to rest on the floor. Rest your forehead and nose on the floor, allowing your chest to melt towards the floor. Knees grounded. Lift your hips higher as you exhale. Puppy pose. And slowly sit back for child's pose. Now inhale, glide forward, lift through your chest, cobra pose. You can extend your arms for a high cobra, palms flat. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Lengthen your spine, relax your neck and head. Relax your forehead and jaw. Now gaze forward, walk forward. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Use your next inhale to articulate your spine, transitioning into standing. Arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold any amount. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lower your back knee down to the mat, low lunge. Inhale, raise your arms and come on up. Frame your ears with your arms. Tailbone under, activate your core. Now bring your arms down to a T. Let's twist it to the right. So spiral your chest to your right. Flip your front palm and windmill your arms back. Your back hand at your low back or reach down towards your back leg. You choose. And windmill your hands down to the floor. Place your hands to inside of your front foot. And heel-toe your front foot a little bit to the right for your version of lizard pose. Fingertips or palms on the floor. You can even bring one hand to your front thigh if you did that on the other side. And slowly shift your hips back towards your heel. Extend your front leg. Flex your front foot. It feels good, doesn't it? And rebend your front knee. Flatten your front foot, come back into your lizard lunge. Now heel toe your front foot to bring it close to your left wrist. Gently lower your shin and hips down on the mat for your pigeon pose. Press up the fingers to create a little support in your spine. Square your hips forward. So bring your left hip down close to the floor. Breathe deeply. Inhale, tuck your back toes in, lift your hips, and gently step your right leg back for downward facing dog. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Now shift forwards into a plank and come into your puppy pose. Knees down, hands forwards, tailbone up, chest to the ground. Slowly sit back for child's pose. Floor your chest forward for cobra of your choice, with your elbows bent or extended. Tuck your toes, hips up and back for downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, point your toes, and bend your raised leg to open your hips. Rolling your right armpit to the floor, so squaring your shoulders. Now let's move into low lunge. Step it through, back knee down, arms up. Bring your arms to T, open your chest, and then arms up. From here, drive up into a high lunge. Your front knee is over your ankle. Find your balance. Engage your core. Draw your left hip forward to square your hips. Extend through your back heel. Now airplane your arms, fingertips active. Rotate your chest to the right side. Flip your front palm and windmill your arms back. This is gonna challenge your balance. Wobbling is welcome. You are doing great. From here, windmill your hands down to the floor for lizard. Hands down to the inside of your front foot. You can always lower your back knee. If you want to go a little bit deeper, keep your back knee lifted with me. Opening your hips. And hips back on your next inhale. Straighten your front leg. Next exhale, come back into your lizard pose. Now heel toe your front foot to bring it close to your right wrist. Gently lower your shin and both hips down for pigeon pose. Now take a deep breath in, press up and out the fingertips to lift the spine and open the chest. Option to stay here with your arms straight. Option to walk your arms forward as far as feels good. Feel how this increases the opening in your front hip and thigh of the back leg. Inhale, tuck your back toes in, walk yourself up if you were in sleep swan pose. Push the floor away, make your way to downward facing dog. Take a moment to reconnect with your breath. Next, inhale, other side. So lift your left leg up and back. Bend your left knee, opening your hips. Rolling your left armpit to the floor. Even weights on both of your hands. Now step through to a low lunge. Lower your back knee down, arms overhead to frame your ears. Airplane your arms, open your chest. Arms back up overhead. Drive up to a high lunge. Make sure your front knee is over your ankle. Keep a soft bend at your back leg for stability. Navel finds your spine, relax your shoulders. Extend through your back heel. Great. From here, lower your arms out to a letter T. Rotate to your left side. And then flip and reverse it. Flip your front palm, reverse your arms. This is not supposed to be easy. You are doing great. Find your balance. Moving into our lizard. So windmill your hands down. Choose your option of lizard to open your hips. One side might feel tighter than the other, that's normal. Next, inhale, send your hips back, extend through your front leg. And rebend your front knee, back to lizard. Breathing in, breathing out. Heel toe your front foot to bring it to your left wrist. Lower your shin and both hips down for your option of pigeon pose. Stay with your arms straight or walk your arms forward. Maybe your forehead rests on the mat. Breathe. Inhale, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, walk yourself up if you were in slip swan pose. Press down through your palms, step back for downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here for our final downward facing dog of the day, of this practice. Gently lower your knees to the ground. Sit back on your heels with your big toes touching. Reach your arms out in front of you as far as you can. Place your forehead on the ground. Relax your whole body. Child's pose. Now slowly ease into a supine position. So make our way down on our back. Extend your legs. Let your feet fall open naturally to the sides. Place your arms alongside your body with your palms facing up. Let your fingers curl gently. Softly close your eyelids and take a moment to settle in. Let go of any tension in your forehead, your cheeks, and your jaw. Soften your tongue and relax your throat. Allow your thoughts to drift away. Focus only on your breath and the sensation of relaxation. Enjoy the peace and tranquility you found in Shavasana. When you are ready to come out, deepen your breath. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes to reawaken your body. Roll over to one side in a fetal position for a moment. And use your hands to push yourself up slowly to a comfortable seated position. As we conclude our practice today, take a moment to acknowledge the time and effort you dedicate to yourself today. Feel the calm and balance within your body and mind. Carry the sense of peace and vitality you've cultivated on the mat into the rest of your day. Whenever you need it, return to your breath and these movements to find your inner strength and serenity. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. My name is Francis. Namaste. If you enjoyed this practice with me, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.